Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wait,
You're looking very festive. You turned on there?
Yeah,
Good,
I am.
Good, me too.
You look very festive as well.
Yes, I found my other Christmas sweaters. So this one's from Elf. It's
I
hard
love
to see
that.
it. It says cotton-headed ninny muggins, and then it's got Elf around the Christmas tree.
Great movie, great Christmas movie.
Absolutely.
Holiday
Good one.
movie.
Holiday movie. Thank you.
My bad.
Yes, a lot of weird things to talk about today. It's the last school day of the year, but it is not the last school day of the decade
How?
because there was no year zero.
True.
So when they started, like January 31st, 1 BC, the next day, December 31st, New Year's Eve, 1 BC, the next day was 1 AD. There was no zero. So if
Okay.
you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's your decade. The second decade started with 11. So yes, if you said like when were the 80s, I would say 1980 to 1989. But the actual decade ends next year. So
So don't get excited yet.
don't get excited about it. I will meet anyone at Duffy's Point that wants to argue this point with me. I am correct. There's not a lot of times where I will say, you are wrong, I am right, but you are wrong and I am right if you want to tell me that this is the last year of the decade. It is not. Promise. So, should have saved that one to about 7:25 because
We'll
it's
rehash it.
true. It's true. Oh, and our clock is on the timer, not the clock. So we have no idea. We'll just talk until we hear the bell. Very little happened on this day.
Okay.
It's Peter Criss's birthday. He's the original drummer from Kiss.
Okay.
He was the guy with the makeup that looked like the cat. You know, he had
Yeah.
the whiskers.
Weird men in that band.
Interesting band. I've always wanted to see them. I've heard they put on an unbelievable show. But they are now on like their fourth, this is the last tour. You know, this is our farewell tour 3. So, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle, they're coming to the Xfinity Center, Great Woods, this summer. I'm like, yeah, but I would like to see
Their
them.
outfits are very interesting.
Yes. Yeah, they got really big during like the glam rock stuff of the 70s. Found their own little niche there with for a long time, like they wouldn't be seen in public without the makeup. Nobody knew what they really looked like.
Yeah.
And then when that kind of wore thin, they came out with an album cover with them without their makeup on. It was like, oh, Kiss without the makeup on. So
Very popular band. I feel like
very
everyone
popular.
knows Kiss.
And they certainly know how to market themselves.
Oh,
Marketing
100%.
geniuses.
100%.
So, and then a lesser known but very important musician is Alan Parsons' birthday. He had a band called the Alan Parsons Project, but he's a producer. And he produced Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Great album.
Yes. And I have never done this, but they say like if you wait till like the third roar of the lion, like the MGM lion at the beginning of Wizard of Oz, you hit play on Dark Side of the Moon, it lines up like with what's happening in Wizard of Oz. Turn off the volume of Wizard of Oz, and it almost kind of makes sense.
That's crazy.
And he was asked about it.
I'll have to do that.
Yeah, I forget which. It's like one of the roars of the lion. I forget which one. But they asked Alan Parsons about it, and he's like, "We made this album in the '70s, and we didn't have VCRs where we could just pop in the Wizard of Oz. They didn't.
Yeah.
Like it's just purely coincidental. But I guess it's pretty cool.
That is cool. Pink Floyd's a good band.
Yep. Another, maybe my top 10 band for me. 1967, Jethro Tull was formed. Very interesting, weird band. Saw them play with Emerson, Lake and Palmer once. Oh!
Was it
I know,
good?
I'm an old guy nerding out at this point, but it was very good. They were both excellent, both great bands. And on this day in 1975, Joe Walsh joined the Eagles. Not one of my favorite bands, but some really good music. I got Hutnick jumping up and down behind me here, Mr. 70s music behind me, or in front of me, I guess. So what else? And then here's a weird one. On this day, 1699, Peter the Great, the other one, not me, changed the Russian New Year from September 1st to January 1st. So maybe they debated the end of the decade as well. I don't know. So when are you going to see Star Wars? Are you a Star Wars guy?
I'm not.
Not interested?
No.
Okay, no spoilers, obviously, but
Alright, so basically,
the best part was when they blow up. So, people that I trust have hated this movie, but I've also people that I trust on Facebook have said they liked it.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah,
about
mixed
the
reviews.
movie.
There's an article out this morning, the 20 worst parts of The Rise of Skywalker. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, if you had time to sit in the movie theater and go, that was terrible, that was terrible. They come up with
Then you're just looking for
if you
that
come up with
thing.
20 worst parts, that scares me. But which makes well, that would be good. I just want to sit in the movie theater and go, hey, that was pretty cool. Some good explosions, good lightsabers, and I like that surprise. Something like that, and I'll be happy. But I'm wondering now, which is going to be the worst movie, Star Wars or Cats? Have you seen the ads for Cats?
No.
Wow. They're saying Cats is
I've seen the trailer for Cats.
it's creepy.
It's creepy.
I'm hearing it's going to be a catastrophe.
please make an announcement for no Star Wars spoilers.
Yes, if you spoil Star Wars, you are a bad person. So don't spoil it. And if you're in my class, I will give you an F.
Alright, Batman dies.
And Batman dies in the new Star Wars. It's terrible. So please don't ruin it for anybody. Like, remember when the episode 7 came out? I won't even spoil it, but one of the main characters gets killed. And somebody sitting in my class goes, oh yeah, I heard blah, blah, blah dies. I'm like, what is the matter with you? Why would you ruin that for everybody? So,
But yeah, no, Cats looks very creepy because
Cats,
it's like
yeah, I don't
you
know.
see James Corden's face on the cat. You
Yeah.
see Jennifer Hudson's face on the cat.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Ugh.
not right.
It's weird, man. So what do you got, about 2 minutes, minute and a half here?
Are
The
you
other
gonna see
movie-
it?
Oh, Cats, I don't know. My wife is a big musical theater person.
Yeah.
So
My mom wants to see it
I-
on Broadway with like
yeah,
normal people.
Yeah. So I don't know. If she wants to see it, I'll go see it.
Yeah.
But if she's like, no, then I don't think so. The other movie I want to see, I don't know when this one comes out, 1917.
Yes, I've seen
Looks-
trailers for that.
Yeah.
It looks very intense.
Looks cool. And I was telling you guys before the show that it's designed to look like one camera move through the entire movie,
Yeah, that's
which sounds extremely difficult and kind of
Extremely
neat to
difficult.
do. So, Suze, where's all the Christmas decor? Oh,
Suzanne!
humbug! So this is our last broadcast of the year.
It is.
We've got the crackling fire going behind us, which I wish it was throwing off heat because it's
I know.
cold in here.
That'd be nice.
I don't have my clock over there, so we got about a minute. So everybody, I hope you take a little time.
You
This-
doing
thi-
anything exciting over break?
just all the family stuff. Got to go
Yeah.
here and there. It's even though it's a pretty long break, it's one of the fastest.
It
So
is.
take time and make sure you rest and relax and come back next year ready to go and have some fun. And we're on the home stretch to June, my friends.
I know. It's
So
crazy.
have an awesome day. Have an awesome vacation. Trev, we'll
Alright.
see you next year.
I will.
All right, bye,
All right,
everybody.
bye.
Good morning, Walpole High School. I'm Brian Carroll,
And I'm Ryan Piersack.
and welcome to the Rebel Report. Today is Friday, December 20th. It is day 1, and we start with period 1. Now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. The Walpole Scholarship Foundation, WSF, announces that the 2020 scholarship applications can be found at walpolescholarshipfoundation.org. All Walpole residents applying to or currently attending a post-high school institution are eligible for a WSF scholarship. METCO students who graduate or will graduate from Walpole High School may also apply. Completed applications are due no later than February 1st, 2020. And attention math team members, if you have not turned in your Meet 3 problem sets in, You need to speak to Miss Milne in room 2311 sometime today. The team will meet after the break on Friday, January 3rd. Well, that's all for me. Now to Ryan with some more announcements.
Thanks, Brian. Are you a brilliant engineer waiting to show off your amazing skills? If so, then join the Special Effects Club. The first meeting will be in room 1336 at 2:15 on January 9th, 2020. We want you to make WHS a more creative place. All skill levels are welcome. Please contact Mr. Brasini for more information.
That's all for the news, Walply.
Have a great vacation.
And see you next decade.